Research inclusion is about making sure everybody has the chance to take part in health research. Often, the groups of people who are involved in research are not the groups that need the research the most. This might be because of their gender, ethnicity, or disability. By making research more inclusive, we can reach diverse groups. These next slides are going to share the experiences and views of the Healthy Minds Apprentices and the Future Starts With Us group about how they've experienced research inclusion and how it should be best done. But first, let's introduce the Healthy Minds Apprentices. The Healthy Minds Apprentices are a group of young people from Bradford, aged 16 to 24. They advocate for young people and are passionate about mental health. They share their views about mental health prevention and treatment and personal experiences and the experiences of the young people they work with. The apprentices are driven to improve the mental health of young people in their community. They do this by running anti-bullying campaigns in schools and working with numerous youth and mental health services across Bradford.
Hi, my name is Afsha. I'm a Healthy Minds Apprentice and I'm going to be interviewing one of my colleagues about research inclusion. So, what does research inclusion mean to you?
Research inclusion means making sure that people that need extra support are getting the assistance they need, and also people from different socio-economic backgrounds are being included.
What are some of the barriers that you have seen through research inclusion?
Some of the barriers I have seen in research is parents not allowing their children to take part in the research because they aren't being informed on what it is about. Also, children moving around frequently, particularly in Irish traveller and Roma communities. Research can sometimes take over a year, so if the children are not regularly met up with, they won't be able to take part in follow-up sessions.
How can you overcome these barriers?
In order to overcome parents not allowing their children to take part in research, give information to the parents so they know what is going on, and also ask for parents' contact details and keep them in the loop so they feel safer letting their children take part in research. For traveller communities, ask for their contact details so you can follow up with them if needed. If they don't have any contact details, help them create an email that you can communicate through.
Where can you find young people to take part in research to make it more inclusive?
We can find young people in parks, schools, community centres and pupil referral units.
In terms of research inclusivity, have you got any good or bad experiences to share?
A good experience of research inclusion is correctly briefing the children about what the research is about and following up with the children to see any changes. And a bad example of research inclusion is asking people of the same age group and gender, making it an unfair research. Hi, my name's Muskan and I'm a Healthy Minds Apprentice. Today I'm going to be interviewing my colleague about research inclusion. What does research inclusion mean to you?
Research inclusion to me means making sure everyone is included. This means including people from different backgrounds, different races, different genders, different age groups, etc.
What are some of the barriers you have seen in research inclusion?
Some of the barriers that young people may come across is the language barriers, meaning they are unable to understand due to different languages, as well as young people not having access to Wi-Fi in their homes, making it difficult for them to take part in the research.
How can you overcome some of these barriers?
Regarding language barriers, a good way to combat these issues would be to provide interpreters, and if they are unavailable, offering the information in a written format would be another option. In terms of not having access to Wi-Fi, researchers could provide a list of community centres or libraries that offer free Wi-Fi.
Where can you find young people to take part in research?
You can find young people in shopping centres, youth clubs, after-school clubs and more.
In terms of research inclusivity, have you got any good or bad experiences to share?
An example of good research inclusion would be visiting diverse community groups, allowing researchers to gauge a wider perspective. In relation to bad examples of research inclusion, an example would be expecting those who are taking part in the research to travel a long distance without offering reimbursement. Traveling can cost individuals a lot, therefore making them reluctant to take part. Providing reimbursement or the researchers travelling to them can prevent this.
Now, to introduce the Future Starts With Us group. They are a group of 15 young people who represent the diverse backgrounds from across Bradford and are aged 16 to 21 years old. Here are the topics that came up when the group were asked to think about the barriers to research inclusion. Researchers should meet young people where they are most comfortable, which may be in school or a community area. One example the group shared was a cricket club that offered them a place to socialise and feel safe. They also pointed out that researchers should think of more than just payments for involvement, and suggested that links are provided to support groups around the research topics they have discussed. The group shared that they don't see people in research who they can relate to. This makes it difficult for them to explain their backgrounds or why things are the way they are for them. So research should be taught on the school curriculum from year 7 so they can learn about why it's important and the careers that you can have in research.